Thank you very much for being with me again today. In this video, I will go to a Romanian market, produce market, where you buy produce, tomatoes, apple, cabbage, whatever you buy. It's behind me over there. This is in, over there. Where the hell is it? Right here. This is in Sibiu. And I intend on buying some very good tomatoes. Unlike the ones from where I am currently living, which is the United States of America, where the tomatoes are not good. They look good, they taste like nothing, and sometimes they smell good. But those are not tomatoes. I will try to go and buy some tomatoes here, and let's see what we can do. And then I'm probably gonna go behind it. There's the mountains behind all that. I'm probably gonna go around and show you the mountain. I'm obviously dressed as a hobo with my fanny pack here so I can have my things. I got the money and we're waiting here to cross this little street. And I want to speak obviously Romanian over there, and I hope I don't have to argue. They usually don't let you pick them, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so we're good to go. All right, so this is the end. This is a very small market, just so you know, produce market. Let me go down here, show you first some cabbage. It's that time of the year. People pickle cabbage. They make sauerkraut out of it. And you go over there and you negotiate. You negotiate with them and tell them, I want this price, I don't want that price. How much? And sometimes they want to put the products to weigh it, or it's it's bought by piece. They want to pick for you. You don't do that. You tell them you have to be aggressive. This is why you have to be here. It's a negotiation, and you have to say what you want and how much you want, and you have options. You don't let them pick the produce for you and give it to you. You pick it. If they say no, why? Because they're going to give you some small ones, big ones, small ones. If you believe in your produce, you let me pick it. If not, screw you. Beautiful flowers here, but it's not the time. So I'm going to go in the produce market. I don't know what I'm going to find over there. It's kind of late in the season. I see bananas. We don't grow bananas in Romania, just so you know. I mean, we have our own, but you know, baboons are everywhere. But they have beautiful, maybe I'm gonna buy some struguri, how do you call that? Grapes. And I bought my little pouch bag with me, because these guys don't give you bags, if I don't remember. Anyway, so I brought this one. And here are some produce that is tămâioasă. Yes, buni. So beautiful, beautiful. So this is how they have it in here. They come, they rent this place here, each, and they bring their produce and they offer you. You go over there obviously and buy it. They are sleeping somewhere. You used to sleep underneath these things. I know when they used to do that in the summer. Some of them, I don't know where they sleep. They have more products, but this is an empty market. It used to be like the whole thing here is full of produce, and you have little shops over there in the back, and those shops are with cheese or smoked meat and things like this. Right now they're closed, I'm guessing. It's Sunday, obviously, and I'm gonna look for some tomatoes I have here, and I'm gonna walk around first, because I know if they think they're the only ones in the market, they will not negotiate with you. They say, you know. But even though they're gonna go bad if nobody buys them, obviously. But hey, that's their products. All right. I can taste. I don't know. Things maybe change here. I don't have any intention. These are gutui, very good. Good. And here are struguri. I think there's some aromat tămâioși. These are the grapes that my favorite wine is made out of. Tămâioasă românească, these are the ones. Are big, salivating anyway. How much is it? Is it 25 lei per kilogram. So that is about $5 per kilogram. So that means it's $2.50 for a pound. Those are tămâioase. Right, let's go to the main aisle right here. And remember, this is a public space, so nobody can demand that I'm not filming. If they don't want to be filmed, they should stay home. I can do whatever I want. So, așa. Să rămână. Mă uit la niște roșii deocamdată.
Sunt bune.
Sunt bune? Sunt?
Eu zic că o să vă plac.
Bun. Stați că acum am venit, mă duc să văd. Bine? Bun. Așa. Uitați de la dumneavoastră?
De Corabia, da.
Corabia.
De solar.
Bun, bun.
Foarte bun.
Mă întorc. Bun. Aici. Elena, roșii. Bun, bine. Astea ce-s cu ele?
Din gogonele.
Din gogonele? Bun.
Dați Ikea.
Gheorghiță. Gheorghiță e el?
Nu știu.
Dar de ce scrie Gheorghiță?
Eu sunt.
Bun, nu știam de ce scrie, cream că așa. Așa, bun. Este de aceleași feluri de roșii ca și toane de acolo?
Da.
Așa, aceleași. Bun. Îmi plac ăștia așa. Bun. Nu-mi plac, I don't like Roma tomatoes. These are gone. These are over. The Romanians are taking this and they're baking them and make all kind of things. So that's kind of about it. If I go on the other side too, I don't think there's anything else, unfortunately. Cabbage, they buy cabbage to, as I said, pickle it, sauerkraut and so on. And the eternal friend. Don't worry, man. Șcheț. E un șcheț, ăsta e un șcheț. You know what a șcheț is? My fellow Romanians, that șcheț is a popular term for a pigeon that is not a pure blood. Yes, we have them only in humans. We don't have that. We have in everywhere else. We have dogs with pure breed, but can't say about. We're just different somehow. They make their okay. So that's it. So I have to make a choice which one I want. I hope. They all look kind of the same. Well, let me see. 10 lei. So it's 10 lei per kilogram. So per pound is 5 lei. That's $1. So $1 per pound here. And să mă uit la ăștia. Nu, să mă uit un pic. Astea stai, mie nu-mi plac tari.
Astea mai micuțe, alea sunt mai...
Dar nu-mi plac micuțe. Mă duc să văd. Îmi pare rău.
Da, am înțeles.
Ne place moale și mai mare. Hai, vedem ce are tanti. Nu? Cred că la nenea Gheorghița am venit. Bun. Pot să mi le aleg eu?
Da.
Bun. Vreau... Asta e bun, moale îmi place. Asta mai moale cu aici. Le iau mai mari.
Nu mă deranjează. Să nu cadă pe jos.
Dacă cade pe jos, îl cumpăr. Ok?
Dar nu e problemă.
Bun. 3. Așa.
Uite aici.
Asta nu prea pare făcut, dăm putea aia mai mare. Așa. Și de aici e una.
O luăm și pe aia.
Așa. O vrem și pe asta. Nu, acum la...
Ia o și pe aia.
Așa. Iau pe asta de aici, o să cadă vreo 10.
Da, așa nu.
Nu iau.
Să nu cadă că...
Bun, deci mă lasă să aleg. He lets me
Ia o și pe
pick.
asta de aici.
Dă-o, ia să vedem, e moale aia. Dă-o și pe asta, că nu se iau numai de pe asta. Le mai iau, că le mai... Și sunt bune, a?
Uite așa.
Moale.
Foarte
Da.
bune.
Păi,
21 de lei.
măi sunteți mâine aici?
Da.
Păi dacă mai am nevoie mic și mai iau.
Toate săptămâna.
Asta e suficient, eu că...
Sunt bune, să
Stați un pic că mai iau.
Ia-o pe asta că-i copil.
Dați acolo, puneți eu.
Fă până la 30 de lei atunci.
Dați de la 30 de lei.
Uite și aici una. Dacă o aleg eu, dar e bun.
Dați, dacă e moale.
Pune mă.
Ai bun așa. Să fie așa ca sânii. Nu prea moi, nu prea tare. He's gonna give me 30 lei. The whole thing. 10. Dați-mi și mici, nu mai dați. Numai să fie mai mult. 10, 20. Stați că am o pungă de asta obosită. So this is 30 lei, 30 boom, and I have the sisi. They gave me a bag that's nice.
Și alea sunt tot așa.
Care? Dar nu erau așa moi ca astea. Sau de aceleași, pe mine așa îmi plac de...
Aceleași sunt ale mele și alea.
Da, da? Așa, deci m-aș prosti atunci. Bine. Bun, mulțumesc mult atunci.
Mă caut și găsesc lucruri.
Bun, dacă le termin astea, vin.
Sunt produse de mine, eu le fac. Eu
De unde sunteți?
Izbiceni. La vărsarea Oltului, în Dunăre. La ultima hidrocentrală pe Olt.
Ok, ok. Bine. Bine, mulțumesc, la revedere. So, I got 3 kilograms of reds. That's 6 pounds. 7 pounds, let's put it. And now I'm gonna go like we used to do when we were kids. You go with your own thing and you walk around, you produce and you have it. Now I'm gonna walk a little bit this way, so I'm done with the market, unfortunately. I thought it's gonna be more entertaining in a way that he's gonna be in... No, maybe I'm gonna buy some struguri. Vreau niște tămâiasă, să rămână. Păi, vreau vreo 2 ciorchini mari așa, ăsta, dați-mi ăsta, știți ce mai iau încă unul, 3, I'm gonna take this, look at this, yabba dabba, alright, mulțumesc. Ce am dat la omul ăla? Ia, 44. Nu știu, cred că de aici? Dați-mi de unde aveți dumneavoastră. Nu știu, da să pun asta jos un pic. Right. I'm like a retard here. Okay. Așa, am mulțumesc. Așa. To put it right here. Okay, so. No, we don't wash them. I'm gonna eat this today while drinking tamuyosa. I'm gonna give Bogdan too. I think he's still sleeping. We had a kind of like a rough evening yesterday. By the way, I think it's 4 o'clock here, something. So I got the muyasa. We're gonna drink it and eat it. So in the background over there, you see the mountains far, far away at the horizon. I'm gonna go a little bit this way where you can see them. It snowed here a few days ago, maybe 4 days ago. Oh, here it is. He texted me. Emil, plec să cumpăr. He said something. He's gonna go to buy something. He woke up. All right, now, this is the thing here with these electric bikes and scooters. All right. And this, I suspect, yeah, we are in the European Union. Oh man. He said where he's gonna go, but I can't end live because if I end the live, a nice new building here. When I was a kid, here, when I'm sitting right here, used to end the town. Yeah. Everything you see from here, this was the last street. And from here on, it was corn fields, it was wheat fields, nothing here. And now, right, look what's going on here and on the other side. And they have shops, they have a mall over there. That's my training ground, La Troiță, where I used to train at the sunrise. And here was nothing here. It was just, this was before you go to a little creek here. And then you cross the creek and then but this was nothing actually here. And then after this was a little creek that we're gonna pass here. Smelly, ugly little shit. And you cross it and jump it. You don't need to cross, you just jump it, basically. Oh, here are the mountains. And if you see them over there, but I'm gonna go closer. This is the creek right here. Right here. So this is actually the place where Sibiu ended. And this side here was Sibiu, but nothing. And from here it was just wheat, cornfields, and everything else. And right now from here, I don't know how many, half a mile that way, it's buildings. It's a mall over there. There's a lot of convenience stores, department stores, and again, it expanded greatly. I remember when I used to jump over this thing. All right, so let's go a little bit further. I hope I can go to that. I know exactly where I want to go, but it seems to be like a restaurant out there. This is a apartment building. This is not a hotel, as far as I know. Yeah, I think so. This is where Bogdan and I had the little run-in with those women yesterday. Yeah, Lidl, that store over there. A woman who not cut the line. She put her things on the whatever convention. How do you call it? Where you put your produce? I can't pronounce that. Convention, conviction, band, whatever it's called. And she put it over there and she went shopping. And we were waiting for her to come back. And Bogdan said, "Do you think that's right?" Huh? Yeah. And then they ganged on us, saying that we are men and we ganged on them. Well, you want to be treated equal? Then you have to bring some justice in your department. Remember Jack Nicholson's? In that, one of my favorite, not Jack Nicholson, but what he says. "How do you write women so well?" A woman asks him, and he's a writer. He looks, "I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability." No, that's what's over there in the fucking Lidl. No reason, no accountability. And then I started, 2 men ganging on us. Fuck off. We're better. I'm just kidding. What do you think? Alright, so I'm walking here. Here used to be, as I said, cornfields here. And wheat and whatever they had. Basically, that's all they had. Wheat and cornfield. This is where I used to go smoking when I was in the 5th grade. With some friends, we went and bought some cigarettes. Carpați fără filtru. So unfiltered, the nastiest cigarettes, I guess. I don't know. They had no filter. So we walked here and we went through, we laid down into the wheat field and we were smoking on our backs over there because the wheat was tall. We were small tards. And then I remember a guy, a friend of us who was late. He found us. I said, "How the fuck you found us, man?" He said, "You can see all the smoke coming out of there." Oh, man. Oh, shoot. So these are my mountains, my friends. I don't know, I can't go. I have to cross. Well, if you're still with me, that's fine. What else do I have to do? Thank you, merci. Mă calc asta? Nu. Așa. Dacă sunt și cu filmarea, mă lasă. But no, they're pretty good nowadays. They stop at zebra crossing. Before they would just, you had to be like woo, woo, woo on the zebra. It was, but right now, no, they are much. I'm very impressed, positively impressed, surprised, how you wanna call it. Hoppa. I don't want to be ran down by a Mercedes, do I? All right, so let's go here. And that's what I want to show you. Let's put this down. People are gonna think that I want to sell my shit. But those are the mountains, my friends. I can't zoom in or zoom out. In this case, zoom in. But that's south, that's north, that's west, that's east. My Troița place, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little... Should we go there? Huh? What the hell? Well, if you're still with me, then let's go. What the hell? So remember, I'm carrying this heavy stuff. So cut me some slack. Oh, fuck. Cut me some slack. Now these things, these stores are not Romanian stores. Like you have here Mega Image. I don't think that's Romanian. You have Dedeman. I don't think that's Romanian. Maybe it is. The other one over there, Lidl. I think that's French. There's many stores here that over there. Big department stores over there. Big, both. That's where I buy my wine and all that. Cheap and good. It's like Myers or Walmart, guys. You're familiar with Walmart. I'm gonna get my Pumas dirty. Can go karaoke tonight. I'm gonna go with my Pumas. I made a video earlier today on a valley by the kings, Valley of the Kings, by the mountains, and I made 2 videos actually, but the other one I'm gonna post maybe in about 4 hours after this. I don't want to have you overdo it. I give you time to have some respiro before you see my face again. You know, there's nothing here. You see, there's no crops, nothing. I was attacked here so many times by Quinchobanești. How do you call those? Dogs that guarding dogs for the sheep. They don't know anything about anything, and they go around you. They attack you. 7, 8 big ones. You can't reason with them. But anyway, once they circle you, if the shepherd doesn't call them back, then you have to move slowly until they have enough of you. But the shepherd can get them just by whistling, like, and that's it, and that's it. They immediately come back. I might be strong, but I don't want to hold you with my pinky. What the hell? Yes. I can. I used to, but you see how old people are. I used to make push-ups on one finger. Not only Bruce Lee. And why? Because you did Tameshiwari, breaking stuff with fingers. So, but like old people, they still think they got it. So yeah, I will make a video where I will show you. Why don't you show us right now, smart ass? Because I'm probably not able to do it and break a finger here in Romania. And then do what? They're gonna use duct tape to put it back together? No, but it was normal. We had for belt tests when we were examinations for belts. Yeah, we have to do it in 5. That's how we started early in Kyokushin. Then you drop into 3, and you dropped into 2, and you had to do like, I think it was 30 or 20. I can't remember if it was for the black belt or something like that. One of the tests. These are new constructions here. Now I don't know how good insulated they are, but we're gonna see the mountains here in a minute. And if you continue this going south on this little road, is that when I was a kid, you go to Șopa. Actually, you go to Seviș. Seviș is a river, east-west. I can't remember which way. I think it goes from east to west, from there to there. That's where I used to train in the frozen water, in the snow, that place. And you pass that, you cross that, and you go and reach some little fishing ponds called Șopa. Mergem la Șopa. Oh, la Șopa. Remember, this here was just me, the wheats, and the dogs, and the mofo shepherd somewhere over there. Used to be a polygon right here. I can see now. I remember. I forgot so much. A polygon where they used to come shooting. The military polygon is just for shooting small arms. So now that I see it, and I'm sweating here. Very windy here. Usually, not now, obviously. I'm gonna change this. And here is another apartment building over there. And then another one right here. It's just popped out. They look good, I give them that. I don't know how they are inside though. And when I'm gonna get here out of this ad hoc truck stop here, I will show you the mountains a little bit. Where is the Vale Oltului, the old rivers valley that you cross from Transylvania into the southern part of Transylvania, of Romania, Țara Românească, or Vechiul Regat, Old Kingdom, and so on. Look over there. This, I don't know how these guys are, but probably they are all. And they have everywhere this kind of speed bumps. So this is from cross. A lot of what? Where is? What? Look at this guy. I like crows because they're very smart. Helicopter. Are those the Ukrainians? I'm chased by the Ukrainians on the electric. Look at the crows. Look over here. Why they're over here? They're over here because probably these guys in the trucks, they throw a lot of shit down there and the crows will find something to nibble. That's what it is. How do I know that? How do I know that? I did something like this in my life. In the great country of America. I see the sheep over there. Far away. I'm gonna turn around in a minute. If you're still here. Man. Oh, the dogs are here, motherfuckers. Alright, so let me go in the middle and I'm gonna try to point that out to you. You see that crow is way over there. It's far over there. There's little white dots. Those are a lot of them over there. That's the main Romanian cemetery is over there. All right, here is the Oltului Valley. I will show you when I get to Troitsa. Troitsa is that little mound over there, whatever you call that, earth, ground, and that is a commemoration of a battle of Mihai Viteazu. Mihai Viteazu, let's say how he learned, okay? I'm not going to debate what kind of nationality he was, and some people said he was a Serb, some people said he was a Romanian, some people said what the fuck he was, a Kumat and all that. I'm not going to debate that. That's for you. It doesn't really matter. What he did matters. So he was the king of the southern part of, so across the Carpathian Mountains in the south, and then he was the first who reunited, and you like my word, reunited, the Romanian territories, Moldova, Transylvania or Ardealul, and I'm going to include Crișana, Banat și Maramureș, Muntenia, Isud, acolo, Oltenia. So he brought together the Romanian territories from the Dacians for the first time in 1600. So when he came with his army, he crossed the mountains and he met here. He fought the Transylvanian, Hungarian, Austria-Hungary's army here. He came here and he fought at Shalimbar. Shalimbar is... Who are those guys? Who are those guys? I told you. I told you. Others are well behaved. And I have, yeah, mount her right there on camera. Man, what can you say, man? A little horny motherfucker. What? What is this? What are these Volkswagens? Are these Volkswagen? No, Audi. Yeah, Volkswagen. You want one? Here are some BMWs for you. All right. So that's Troița. So this is the monument. I'm gonna go out there. Oh, it's a drone over there. And the fight was down in a valley. I will show you as I get. And he defeated these guys. And then he moved on. And he went to Câmpia Turzii. He went to Alba Iulia. He decreed that he's the boss now. He's the king. He's got this territories united. And then at Câmpia Turzii, let's say, how should I put it? Turda is a town a little bit north from here, about, I don't know, 50 miles probably, straight line. And he went over there, he got his camp, and you have traitors. And traitors killed him in the middle of his army. And nobody dared to intervene. And these traitors weren't they Austria, Hungarians, whatever they were. It's done. General Basta was the main traitor, who was one of his generals actually. And then they cut his head off. And the head is still, I think, Monastery Dealu, used to be over there, was taken. I'm not gonna go further than that. It's just, I'm gonna show you his right there portrait. So nevertheless, to be killed in the middle of your army and none of your guys intervened. But you know who took their body? Because they started carving his body. They all took, because supposedly he was very, very huge, big guy, not big like fat, tall and strong. And they started cutting pieces out of him and taking garments and clothes and so on. And just to have in fight, they thought in a war that would protect them. And some Serbian mercenaries took his body, dared to take his body after he was naked in the ditch for 3 days in the middle of his camp, his army. The Serbian mercenaries took his body, and then I think they buried him and so on in unknown where. But this is, just so you know, when you think of Putin, how in the hell he survives among that. So anyway, here is, this is the Troița. I have a lot of pictures here as a karate guy, maybe from the other side is better. All right, this represents a Christian, symbol. I'm not going to go over that. Good for them. Those are the mountains. All right, the tallest mountain, or the peak, is Moldoviano, 2544, I think it is. Is it? 2,544 meters. It's somewhere over there. That's Bâlea. This big one right here is Suru, which means like gray. Here's the valley where the old goes south. That's where the Romans came here to fight the Dacians, through that too, as well, through that. And these are the other mountains that go a little bit smaller ones, but beautiful, beautiful. That's the Păltiniș where I was today, not the Păltiniș, but towards Păltiniș. I'm gonna turn north towards Sibiu. I've been here and trained over there last summer. Over there is Sibiu, and then Șelimber is right here. It used to be a village, but now it's connected. It's still a village, whatever it is, connected now with Sibiu. And let me show you some things here, what we have here. This is Mihai Viteazu. See anything? This guy right here. În memoria bătăliei de la Șelimber în 28 octombrie 1599. So in the memory of the fight, war from Șelimber, that town over there, from 28th of October 1599. So we are what, 9 days or something? So that's the first one. And we're going to the other one. These things were not here when I was leaving here. So again, this is it. This is the guy. This is when he entered Alba Iulia. I think it's Roman. So who are you? who painted that. Anyway, and this is the seal. But again, this is where I used to train in the morning. That little concrete thing. I used to do kata and others, and some good memories. The sun rises over there, and in the summer rises from there. And as the year progresses, and gets to so let's say it starts to be August, starts here, then it's September, starts raising over there, then October, bam, over there, November, again the winter, and then in January, February, March, April, and it gets there. So this is because of the inclination of the Earth and obviously elliptical trajectory. So we have over there is the river, the river where the trees are all along over there. That is the I mentioned the river, I can't remember it. Cum se numește, mă? Seviș. Și over that hill over there is the fishing things. I have to go with a neighbor over there. First time he took me over there, so I could be his how do you call it in Romania? You would call it hamal, someone who carries other people's stuff. But anyway, he took me over there. I was carrying his stuff. I was fishing. I had only one pole. He got like 4 or something. And guess what? Who caught more fish? Yes. You know what he did? He said, I'm going to take them upstairs because we're neighbors, and I want to clean them, and then I call you so I can give you your part. All right. When he called me back, he already partitioned it to whatever he considered it's mine and obviously, anyway, a piece of shit. He was a lawyer, an attorney. That's the guy who said, and I'm going to say it, mă, Emile, when I was a kid, mă, Emile, femeia trebuie bătută și futută, atât. This is what was his philosophy, love philosophy. In translation is, Emil, the woman needs to be beaten and fucked. That's what he said. I'm not promoting that. That's what he said. That's why I said it was a piece of shit. Anyway, that's what it is, my friends. All right, I think that's it. Talk to you later. I'm gonna walk back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Beautiful mountains, man. Beautiful mountains, especially now. The snow stays over there until May sometimes, even more in some valleys over there, like Bâlea Lac. They stay. Oh, you have to see a little thing. I'm gonna move away because I see that some dancers are coming. Dancers, not like a pole dancers, not that kind of dancers, but some traditional dancers. This thing collapsed and like a retard here. You see what's the angle here? And I'm like, anyway, be careful. Safety is my goal. All right. So maybe this is because of the celebration of, because usually there's nobody here, only people who fuck. And they park the car here, they fuck, and then in the morning when I was to come and train, I could find them filled condoms. That's true. That's fucking true. And you have to clean that before you start doing something important. So they are getting ready over there. So there's a woman. If you see the women over there, they're getting dressed. They are dressed in the traditional clothes. They're gonna be dancing and whatever they do. Beautiful. Very nice. I like that. Okay, my friends. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Maybe I should. And in the far over there, it's a monastery. I can see it, and I remember it. Far away, it's a monastery. I don't know if I can. Where those buildings are over there, it's. I don't know if I can't even see. Over there, it's a monastery. You can see the towers of the church. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Bye. Oh, danzatori! Ah, okay. They thought I film them, but they don't know I film myself. Ego. Anyway, thank you very much. Should we stay and see them? Here they are. Bună. They think ciao. Yeah, there. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just, my friends. See you next time. As I said, I have a video ready for you. It's gonna be in about 4 hours. And who knows what's gonna happen tonight. Maybe I'm gonna go live again doing some other stupid stuff. Bye bye, see ya.